just like the simulation.
Hello there everyone, Scout Trooper 345 here. Today I just want to make a video talking about my Clone Trooper collection. I don't really want to waste any time on an intro. Let's just get into it, shall we? I just really want to make this video. And it's going to be a long video, so let's just get into it, shall we? You clicked on this video, you know what we're talking about. So, starting off, I want to talk about the one that started it all. This guy, right here. This was the first Clone Trooper that I bought with my money. My own money. Some of this, I either got from my parents or from a friend, so yeah. This guy right here, I bought this with my own money, and yeah, it's really nostalgic, even though it's only like 2 years old. Yeah, that's right, I only started collecting Clone Troopers 2 years ago. Crazy. But yeah, this guy is really articulated, and it's just, you can tell that I've played with this guy a lot since even just like the 2 years I've had him. Look at all the wear and tear he's already gotten. And also, I got him like this, and I think it's pretty funny. I've named him Choppa. You want to know why his name's Choppa? Because he's a goddamn helicopter. Yeah. I think this is a really nice figure. It's really good for my first one, so yeah. Okay, let's see. Who should we talk about next? How about my boy Scorch? I love Republic Commando, and Scorch is probably my favorite of Delta Squad, so it's a pretty nice figure. Yeah. Ain't got much to say. Nice figure. I'm gonna kind of just breeze through these because I don't want the video to be like an hour long, so yeah. Scorch, really good figure. Yeah. Oh, that shouldn't be in there. Sorry. Commander Wolf. This is my only Wolf, but even then, it's a really good figure. Removable helmet, which is nice. Gave him the scar on his eye. Pretty cool. I think that's a really awesome Temuera Morrison head sculpt. It's so scarily real. Scarily. I invented a new word for the English dictionary. And yeah, I think even the helmet's pretty good too. This is the TVC one. I thought it was like the 3 3/4" Black Series ones because they reused the sculpt of Rex for this guy. And also like Thorn's arm. I don't know why they didn't make a Cody. Like they literally had this, so why didn't they make a Cody? Oh well, I want more Cody, so another good figure. Yes, the Clone Pilot. I remember before I even got any Clone Pilot figures, I didn't really care about the Clone Pilots, but then like I was just like, they're just some obscure guys. And one of my friends was always, he was a really big Clone Pilot fan. He probably still is, but anyway, he really liked Clone Pilots, and he was telling me all these cool things about them. And then I actually bought some figures of Clone Pilots, and I tried learning more about them. Turns out they probably die more than the regular troopers. Okay, so this guy's not really a pilot for me, he's an engineer. And because I don't have any ships for him to fly. Next up, I guess I'll talk about the 5 POA Shock Trooper. I got this guy at the same time that I got this guy, and there's another one in here that I also got. This was also one of my first Clone Troopers. He came in a 4-pack with a Cody, a Phase 1 Trooper, a 501st in there, and then a Battle Droid. And yeah, I only have the 501st and then this guy left because I lost the Phase 1. I gave the Cody to my good friend Purge Trooper 501. He did a review on it. Go check it out right now. And I also gave him the Battle Droid, which he also did a review on. Go watch that right now. There's not much to talk about this 5 POA, guys. Here's a better Shock Trooper. The Revenge of the Sith one. Yeah, this is Revenge of the Sith one. I really like this figure. I called this guy Thyre. Yeah, I call this one Thyre. And I know it's nowhere near like the level of Fox, but I just call this guy Fox because he's bearable. So yeah, Fox, I give him like a 6 out of 10. He's bearable, so yeah. kind of like this figure. It's bearable. It's okay. Not the worst thing in the world, but also not the best thing. So, yeah, I just named this guy Fox. Apparently people do care about Fox because he's going to be in a new Lego set, which I don't really give a shit about. Next up is Commander Nerve. I made this guy up. I know he's an elite combat engineer, but I don't care. And he doesn't have a helmet, unfortunately. I got him like this, but yeah. I made him like a clone officer that holds his gun in the left hand because he doesn't have the trigger finger on this hand. He has it on his left, which is goofy. But yeah, he's just a clone officer that doesn't wear his helmet. And yeah, I made up his own battalion, so pretty cool. Next up, the Blue Arc Trooper. I did a review on this guy, so go check that out. I don't got much to say about this guy, but he's pretty cool. Captain Rex. When I reach, I'm not going to talk about this guy too much. If we get 300 subscribers, I will do a review on Captain Rex. So, yeah. If you're watching this video and not subscribed, subscribe, and I'll review Captain Rex. Next up is the Rancor Battalion ARF Trooper. He's also pretty cool. This is my only ARF Trooper, so that's pretty nice. I didn't know what battalion he was from until I actually started to go back and watch Clone Wars a little bit closer, because I didn't know what this guy, I don't know where he was from. I don't remember this guy. But then I remembered, hey, this is the guy that was with the Rancor Battalion. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Really like this figure. I don't think they had the red stripes down their arms. I think the only thing about them that was cool was the helmet, but the toy makes it cooler with these stripes. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Also one of the only clone troopers that can do the splits. Next up is Commander Bly. You guys really wanted me to review this guy, so here's technically a review. I did talk about him a little bit more all the way back in my holiday special. Pretty sure it's like my second video. Don't go check that out. That is an awful video. Only like one person on the planet likes that video. You know who you are. But yeah, I love this Commander Bly. It's pretty cool. One of my first clone commanders besides Cody. So yeah, nostalgia. Next up is the Wolfpack Trooper. I really like this guy, mainly because I like the red Wolfpack guys and Red Commander Wolf, even though it was in like one comic book series. It wasn't in one comic, it was a few comics in a series. But yeah, still pretty cool. There's a goddamn motorcycle outside making a shit ton of noise. But yeah, just ignore that. Well, doesn't want to focus. But yeah, like the red Wolfpack Trooper. Pretty nice. Next up is my 501st Trooper, 5POA. Weird thing, I actually never noticed this until like a while back when one of my friends pointed out. The blue doesn't go all the way down. I never noticed that. Which is crazy. I guess it's just because the 501st isn't really my favorite. That would have to go to the 212th, and well, I just never really noticed that, but I still can't believe that I just never put the dots together. I just figured that was like different or something. I never figured out. So yeah, pretty good still. There's my other 501st Trooper from Revenge of the Sith. Really like this guy. I just call him Commander Bo. If you guys know who Commander Bo is, then you are an absolute Chad. Because Commander Bo was in like one comic book and he only got like one toy. So yeah, if you know who Commander Bo is, you are an absolute legend and a Chad, and you are awesome. So yeah. Moving on to my favorite Battlefront 2 ARC Trooper skin. Yes, I prefer this guy than the Umbra Operative. This is the Lambent Seeker. I love this guy. He's really cool. I really like the green. Kind of reminds me of like Xbox or Mountain Dew. I fucking love Mountain Dew, so maybe that's why. But yeah. I don't have his pistols on him. They're like somewhere. I know where they are, but I just don't feel like going and getting them just for this video, so yeah. Also has a really good face sculpt of Temuera, and I like the fact that you could put his gun on his backpack. That's pretty awesome. So yeah. Moving on to another, basically the same guy, just repainted, Havoc. This is like one of the only clone troopers I have gotten at a Walmart. Like literally, I was so happy when I got this guy, and like literally everyone I know got it. So, and then now they're all gone now, so you can't get a Havoc at Walmart, at least where I live. So, also has the Tamora head sculpt, but they gave him like a really good goatee and then awesome sideburns. So pretty cool. Next up is the Black Series Sev. Really like this figure. I think I got him at a GameStop because he's a Gaming Greats figure. Yeah, I got him at GameStop. Really cool, removable backpack. And he has a really cool DC 50. Is it a 15 or a 17M? I know it ends with M, but I think it's a 15M. If it's not, you can call me an idiot in the comments below. I don't care. Next up is the Clone Captain. Probably my favorite clone officer. I had him on a diorama where he had his hands behind his back and or he would be giving commands to troopers since he doesn't really have a weapon because he can't hold one. So yeah, I really like this figure. It's pretty nice. Next up is the GOAT Commander Gree. I think Gree is really underrated. He ain't on my top 5 favorites. Probably on my top 15. But yeah, I really like Gree mainly because of the camo and he's green. And I think his name is funny. They literally, his name is literally Green, but they took the N out. That's it. And that's hilarious. Next up is the 5th Fleet security trooper. I don't know much about the 5th Fleet, mainly because they weren't barely in the movies. They weren't even in Clone Wars, so... And this guy's just basically an army builder where you have him laying down and he goes... So, yeah. But it's still a pretty cool figure. Not gonna lie. Next up is another army builder. Just this standing up trooper. Pretty cool. I really like it. Another standard Phase 2 is the Revenge of the Sith clone trooper. Yes, I own 3 of the same figure, just in different paint. I find that funny too. Yeah, these 3 are the same exact figure, just different paint. That's pretty funny. So, next up, I'm pretty sure this is the last standard Phase 2, is the Andor clone trooper. I did a YouTube short talking about this guy because I don't really have much to say about him. Amazing Tamora head sculpt. Great figure. Totally recommend. $16 on Amazon. Great figure. Next up is the clone pilot from Revenge of the Sith, or like the ARC 170 pilot. Pretty cool. Not much to talk about with this guy. Pretty alright. I wish I had a vehicle that I could have him in, but I don't, so oh well. Next up is this Phase 1 standard clone trooper. Pretty cool. I think the articulation on this guy is pretty awesome. Really great figure. Don't got much to say about this guy, but it's pretty cool. Next up is the Black Series 187th Anaxis Trooper. I also did a YouTube short talking about this guy, so go check that out. Not got much to say about him, but he's pretty cool. And yeah, ain't got much to say. Next up, this figure. I was thinking about like doing a live stream reviewing this guy. If you guys want to see that, comment down below. Otherwise, I might just review him normally. I really love Captain Hauser, and like, I never thought I would have this figure because he came in like a $50 4-pack. But I guess they re-released him because, yeah, I got this guy separately at a thrift store for like $17. And it's pretty cool, not gonna lie. Also, I love his head sculpt. That looks amazing. The freshest cut in the Republic, or the Empire. More accurately, the Empire. Another TVC sculpt, well, the same TVC sculpt as Hauser. We got the 332nd Trooper, technically just another 501st with a different helmet. I have a lot of 501st, so yeah. I really like this guy, he's pretty cool. 332nd, didn't have enough screen time, and I hope they make a Captain Vaughn in the Vintage Collection. But first, they should make a Cody. We still need a new Cody. We haven't gotten him since like 2008. They should make a Cody, then make Imperial Cody, and then Vaughn. And then they can reuse Cody's helmet to make characters like Thorn, Doom, all those cool characters. Here's the last 501st in here. We got the Black Series 501st. Pretty cool. I named this guy Apo. He's pretty awesome, and I love him. Next up, we got Commander Bakara. I ain't got much to say because it's just Commander Bakara, but he can do this. Yeah. Next up, the ATRT driver. I really like ATRT drivers. They're one of my favorite types of clone troopers. I also like the Munilis 10 clone quad cannon guys because they have ATRT helmets and they look awesome. So yeah. I was really happy to get this guy because I love ATRT drivers. I guess I'll just quickly talk about these Mission Fleet Bad Batch guys. I got Echo, Hunter, my boy Tech, Rekka, and Crosshair. If you notice in like one of my older videos where I actually reviewed all these guys, I called Crosshair Crosshairs. Why I did that, I have no idea. I was an idiot back then. And now, yeah, now the ones I've been waiting for to talk about last, my boys in orange, the 212. If you guys know me and you know my channel, I love the 212. They are my favorite clone battalion. Because they look cool, and I love Commander Cody. So yeah, this is one of my favorite clone trooper figures right here. The 212 trooper because he's awesome. The battle damage is awesome. The paint is awesome. The articulation is awesome. This sculpt is just amazing. I love the antenna mold. Purge Trooper 501 has this figure, but it's the plain version. And, well, it's also a pretty good figure. Go check out his review on that. Here's Black Series Commander Cody. I really like this figure. I gave him a pistol because, well, I wanted to see what Cody would look like as like a clone officer, which technically he is, but he's a commander. And yeah, he looked pretty cool, but I think he still looks better as like just holding a DC-15. But I just wanted to see what he would look like with that. And now, the one I've been saving for last. My #1 favorite clone trooper figure out of all of these guys. Phase 1 Commander Cody. I made a review on this guy, and it got 100 views. That was my first video that got 100 views, I'm pretty sure. Or my first review that got 100 views. And that made me so happy, because it basically showed me that a lot of you guys are also Commander Cody fans. And I really appreciate that. So, thank you guys so much for showing Commander Cody love, because I still think he's really underrated. And there's a lot of people that don't like Cody. But you do, and that's awesome. He's one of the best clone troopers in my opinions. And if you have a different opinion, don't be an asshole about it. It's fine to have different opinions. We're human beings. It's just a part of life. So if you have a different opinion, that's fine. If you want to leave it in the comments, that's fine. Just don't be an asshole about it. Okay? Okay. This figure's amazing. Totally recommend it. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. If you liked it, please like, comment, and subscribe. If we reach 300 subscribers, I will review Captain Rex. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. See you later, guys. May the Force be with you. Have a good day.